his name. Anyway, this is my poem to Aimee, Mann. It's kind of long, but I do it quickly so the minutes will pass. I'll even let you know when I'm at the halfway point. So, if you're going to the coach house, you know, up in Capistrano, to see, say, Aimee, Mann, you should take someone, say, your friend Gabriel. And since you temporarily forgot that you called in sick to work so you could see this show and got on the 15 anyway, and now run the risk of being espied by coworkers leaving the office, readying to merge onto the 78, which is about where you are. So you think about putting on beach hat and sunglasses, which you keep stowed away in the back seat, but then you are in your car, so spur of the moment decide to take the Ortega Highway through the Santa Anas instead, even though the country store, which always makes for a nice place to park a while, you know, so Gabriel can smoke a cigarette, won't be open this time of year, but then just look at that sky, reflecting the storm-craftless lake, the oaks maintaining their green acorn handsomeness, the glowering angelic boy in the seat next to you, all charmed by the village quaintness of Elsinore, little pastel houses with green grassy lawns, a pool table in every gas station, and even an old-fashioned drugstore, that he suggests, let's eat at that family restaurant down from the Mission, since, after all, his life, and yes, mine too, has been peppered with so-called family-style coffee shops and diners where you can sit for hours and just drink coffee if you are on that verge of homelessness most of us know too well. And they will never once charge for the refills. They are yet another fading institution these days. They are a tribute to compassionate, roadside Americana, so of course I agree that playing fair like white meat turkey on white bread and mashed potatoes with white cream gravy, or French dip with French fries, sounds perfect before the show. Plus, maybe we can pick up a copy of The Story of the Swallows. Maybe it'll be printed on the back of the placemats or something. So we order up and we're working on our poems, and that's when the waitress asks if maybe we're writing the next big hit song, since after all, we're just a few blocks from the coach house. What are you all writing over there? Oh my God, is one of you Aimee's drummer buddy? Because he is just too effing hot. Oh my God. And it's laughter all around, and a good-sized tip for the temporary ego boosting she just gave you, and then a rush to the club so you can settle on a seat close up to the stage, and here's Aimee, talking up her indie status, relationship fuck-ups, all this great poetic instruction on the pathetic dysfunction of some people, their comic-tragic circus tricks, all for her amusement, and God forbid she break a guitar string tonight in the wake of Hurricane Floyd, a rollover in the roadies van back east, and these still unfinished album tracks, but her voice is sweet and thick like Gabriel's bourbon and coke, and the playing is on, is so tight, and every time Buddy, playing the postal plastic bin, you know, in place of drums, closes his eyes or raises his lovely nicotine fingers to the brim of his black bowler, or the stage lights catch the toe of his black leather-heeled Oxfords, tapping out the time signatures as those sparkling cocktail riffs spill out of the club's baby grand. It's like Piaf and Aznavour or something for a split second. And it continues right up through the final encore. This eerie spirit from another time and place, maybe Paris or New York or San Francisco, maybe Ginsberg and Kerouac down on Champa Street, 1950s Denver, where we both feel it, Gabriel and me, because he's got me saying how the confessional songwriting of the 1970s broke down all these walls. This perception about people who become famous needing the rest of us to steal revelatory glimpses into their semi-private lives. The liberating collusion of the press's acceptance of their falling apart publicly. And that's when your angel baby says how only the strongest, only those most assured of their own fragileness can allow themselves the luxury, indeed the pure, unadulterated pleasure of periodic breakdowns, how it becomes part of the whole gestalt, and how it makes for great art, he says. Just look at, say, Aimee, Mann.